Okay, YouTube. This is my third video. What I forgot to tell you about these amps. If you watch my first video, I said you need an external fan. What you gotta do is disconnect the fan in the amp. Once you disconnect the fan in the amp, you use an external fan, this something like this. If you can see it. And then you gotta you don't have to. You could get those fans and turn them on automatically. You could turn them on by yourself, but you gotta get a thermostat and the sensor right there. They all come in the same thing, and it's called AC Infinity. They very quiet, very quiet. I can hardly hear them, and that's what you gotta do to get these. Well, if you get a Crown, so I never owned a Crown, but some people said once you own the Crown, it doesn't come on until it gets extremely hot. But these, soon as you turn them on, the QSC, the fan comes on right away. You just gotta disconnect the fan. It's easy. And this is what I'm talking about right here. A velodyne. Velodyne versus this Rockford Fosgate. If you gotta get one of these brand new, a Velodyne DD18, run you $5,000. This with an external amp, if you buy it new, I think one of these sub are 600 or 700. Right? But if you get this used, it's not a bad thing. This thing, I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think this thing played down probably less than 15 hertz. And they said the Velodyne go down to 15 hertz. But this thing could keep up with the Velodyne, no distortion. It's tighter than the Velodyne. It's just as fast as the Velodyne. But if you want to sub in a pretty box, I mean, you could go with this. If you don't mind the box, I mean, you could get a lot of output out this box. Especially if somebody build you the box, a bigger box. I gotta cover the ports. There's a port right here. Because it's pushing so much air. It's so loud. It's rocking my whole building. I was watching Jurassic Park and the guy from upstairs ran down and said he thought it was an earthquake. And this thing is clean. When I said it's clean bass, like it's, I don't know, man. It's just as clean as the Velodyne. It's not cleaner. And I don't know because it's too sub or what, but it's much more, you get much more output. This thing pushes like so much air, like this thing is a monster, like I can't explain to you. It's like if you're watching Transformer or something, I'm telling you, man, it's like Optimus Prime is walking in your living room, literally. I gotta put it on styrofoam. Styrofoam just for this thing not to like shake the whole house. And I cover the ports. I gotta cover the ports. That's how bad this sub is. So if you could get this, I pay $600 for this box. If you could get this box cheap instead of buying one of these, I heard that SVS is real good. I never had an SVS in my system before, so I can't tell you. I see them on YouTube, but this thing right here, this is 212s. I guess this play better than 118. I can't stress to you and tell you, man, how bad this thing is. I never regret buying this. Even if I buy a SVS sub down the line, I'm still gonna keep this. That's how bad this sub is. For way less money. Maybe there's better sub out there than this sub right here. But man, this is a bad sub. That's my honest opinion. If you could get somebody two of these and put it in a nice box, you gotta get it professionally built. I wouldn't say you go out and build your own box unless if you know what you're doing. But if you could get one of these, man, I'm telling you, I think external subwoofers is the way to go. Alright, I hope this video is helpful. Alright, man. Peace.